Hello, everyone. Welcome back again. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve,
I'm Scott.
and together we're Backyard Musings, Apple Valley, California.
Science and Technology Channel.
You got it. So, this story, this research, I'm really not understanding. Imagine cutting a trip to Mars in half. That's the promise of Sunbird, a groundbreaking nuclear fusion rocket concept unveiled by Pulsar Fusion. Developed in complete secrecy over the past decade, Sunbird represents a massive leap in propulsion technology. With its official debut set for March 11th at the Spacecom Expo in London, this next generation spacecraft could redefine interplanetary travel as we know it. Would you like to know more?
So, isn't it fascinating that over the last maybe 15 to 20 years, we really had we had the space station, right? The International Space Station.
Skylab.
But really, other than satellites going up, really nothing happening. And then now all of a sudden, we've got these people that are just jumping on board, a lot of private stuff, right? And maybe they're federally funded. I don't know, but it sounds like a lot of private money, like Musk's SpaceX, right? This stuff is like on fire. It's like the computer age, right, or the cell phone age. We're just like it's going crazy. So I think it's
So
cool.
what I don't understand is, I mean, we're barely able to keep the plasma for 22 minutes. I mean, you put this in a rocket, are you going to go 22 minutes and stop, then go 22 minutes and stop? I mean, we can't. I mean, it generates a lot of heat. So how are we going to? We don't even have the technology on the Earth right now to sustain fusion. So how are they working on a rocket?
I don't know.
Well, let's see if they tell us.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what happens here. Unlike traditional propulsion systems, Sunbird is powered by nuclear fusion, which we've talked about before, right?
Yep.
A process that generates immense energy by fusing atomic nuclei, similar to how the sun produces heat. The result, a propulsion system that offers high speed and exceptional efficiency. Pulsar Fusion's proprietary migratory transfer vehicle is designed to drastically reduce mission times to Mars and, and beyond, I would imagine, right? And while enabling the reusable station, keeping capabilities for deep space operations. In essence, Sunbird could make long haul space travel more practical, efficient, and sustainable.
So what I'm getting from this migratory, so this is based in space. So we send people up to a station, they transfer to this vehicle, and the vehicle takes them to Mars, where they get on another station, and then they go down with another vehicle to the planet. So these
So
guys are only in space going back and forth like buses
okay, or planes, right? To
or
an
planes.
airport,
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
airport. Yeah.
So they're not landing, and the only takeoff is to get them in orbit. Okay, a newly released video on Pulsar Fusion's website provides a first glimpse of Sunbird in action. The concept showcases how fusion powered spacecraft can attach to large space vehicles, towing them vast distances and opening up new possibilities for deep space logistics. The implications of Sunbird's fusion technology are game changing. Currently, missions to Mars take roughly 7 to 9 months with conventional propulsion. Sunbird has the potential to slash that travel time in half, making human missions to the red planet safer and more feasible. Shorter journeys reduce astronaut exposure to cosmic radiation, a major challenge in space travel.
Yeah. So we know that we're not going to be able to survive on Mars as it is, right? I mean, it's not a
Yeah, we
habitable,
need domes. We need to go underground or build domes
right?
or
Like a
both.
yeah. What was that? We talked about it once before. I brought it up once before. What was that? There was a dome structure in I think Arizona or maybe
Arizona, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Um, so yeah, something like that. Okay, so where am I at here? Am I at Beyond Mars?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Beyond Mars, Sunbird's scalable propulsion system could enable amphibious deep space missions supporting future explorations of Jupiter's moons, asteroid mining operations, and even interstellar travel. The technology could also serve as an international platform for space agencies and private companies seeking faster, more reliable propulsion solutions. While Sunbird marks a major step forward, there are still hurdles to overcome. Nuclear fusion remains one of the most complex scientific challenges, requiring precise conditions to sustain and control. Pulsar Fusion, however, has a track record of delivering real-world results. So,
Okay.
yeah.
The company has already demonstrated success in nuclear fission electric propulsion, backed by the UK Space Agency. And believe me, we're not Brits. We're not apologists for Brits. This is just their
Right.
agency.
Yeah.
And has collaborated with prestigious institutions like the University of Southampton and Cambridge. With Sunbird, Pulsar aims to take its innovations further, targeting an in-orbit demonstration of key system components later this year. The ultimate goal? Achieving sustained nuclear fusion in space by 2027. That is fast, man.
Wow.
2
Couple of
years.
years. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CEO Richard Dinan acknowledges the global competition in space propulsion, but remains confident in Pulsar's leadership. Quote, Pulsar has built a reputation for delivering real technology, not just concepts, Dinan states. We have ambitious plans to expand rapidly and welcome international collaboration.
Yeah, so that welcome international collaboration, that's kind of what you're talking about, right? We're pro anybody doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And just sharing it, just don't make it I'm country X versus country Y, and we're trying to have a space race. I think we've gotten over that, right? Because that happened in the 50s and the 60s.
Yep.
Now let's put our resources together and just get it done, right? Sunbird isn't just another concept. It's a sign of where the future of space travel is headed. With the potential to make interplanetary missions faster, safer, and more efficient, fusion propulsion could soon become a standard in space exploration. As Pulsar Fusion pushes forward, the world will be watching to see how Sunbird progresses from concept to reality. For those eager to see the next big leap in space travel, the unveiling of Sunbird at the Spacecom Expo is just the beginning. Stay tuned as Pulsar Fusion continues its journey forward, making fusion-powered space travel a reality. So, yeah, it's all about.
We need to. Well, one thing that's in their favor is like the sun is in a vacuum, and that's how it's keeping that plasma because it's in a vacuum. So in space, you've got a vacuum. So maybe they're onto something. Maybe.
Smarter people than I. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, cool deal.
Okay,
All right,
thanks, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one.
Take care, everyone. Thanks.